Hello, everybody. Laura back again. I still have the same problem with my unicorn head on this suit. It just sits on my glasses and then I can't see very well. And I know you can't see me either. I can see in the picture. I have to go like this for you to see my eyes. It just won't stay up and my head is all sweaty already. So that's not helping. My hair is just flying around the inside there. Anyhow, it's Late Night Live with Laura. Friday night, late night live. Friday, late night live with Laura. There we go. I'll read the words right yet. Hi, Chris. Thanks for coming. I saw you. I know you saw my message. Awesome. So, my string yarn is, wow, getting really pulled. You emailed me a pic. Okay. Oh, yes, you did. What happened to the other one? I was right there. Okay, good. Phew. Oh, that is nice. Very good. Let's see, get back to StreamYard. There it is. Hi, Lydia. Thanks for coming. Hi, Rosemary. Thanks for coming. Venus the cat is sitting on my clean clothes that need to be repaired. So after I get them repaired, they're going to have to get washed again. She's decided that's her spot again. She won't sit behind the fan. She has to sit next to it on top of my clean clothes that need to be repaired. I just haven't I just haven't had the willpower over the last few days. I'm reading a very good book, so that's what I'm spending my time on, not putting a needle and thread through clothes. Okay, this thing's going to have to go real soon. It's starting to drive me bonkers already. So, what are we talking about tonight? Oh, before we get into too much chatting, I wanted to show everybody who might not know yet that this is the unicorn that Colleen made for me. That's Grammy Colleen Crochets. This is my Christmas present from her. You can see the sparkle in the purple. Hello to the elusive unicorn. That's right. Got blue eyes. She gave it blue eyes. And look at this rainbow curly hair, mane, and tail. It's just awesome. She did such a good job. So this one sits on a headboard right above where I sleep because I sleep in the middle of a queen size bed. So she sits on the headboard right above me. I have a video of that, but I think I'm going to redo it. And once I get it figured out how I want to do it, I will either put it up or yeah. Anyway, okay, we don't show everybody our holes, my dear. Except your mouth. You can show them your mouth. No, you can't sit in mom's lap. Hi, sparkly unicorn. That's right. Oh, Venus, come on. Come on, show everybody your pretty face. No? Well, then go. No. Meow. Meow. You don't understand why I put both fans on this time. I know. Oh, I know. Pretty cat. Well, I left the door open for you so you can go get food or water or use the potty. Yes. Come here. Come here. Oh, I know. Come here. Okay, then go. Now yourself. Thank you. That's what I get for trying to turn her so we can see her eyes. Okay, that has to go. I can't have it constantly going in front of my eyes. Darn it. Yes, Grammy Colleen did a very, very good job on my unicorn. Okay, so it would just stay there, it'd be good. But every time I move my head, it starts to drop. And yes, I've made my cat mad on purpose because she'll leave for a while and then she'll come back. Hey, at Crocheting with Lydia. That's Yarnworks by Lydia Nannon. Just putting her name would have been good, I'm sure. Okay, so now I don't have a cat for a little while. I'm feeling the air. No wonder I'm still warm. It's hitting right here. Figures, right? And I even tried to adjust it so they were just both blowing at me. Didn't work right. Actually, let's move those over a little bit further. Let's pull the computer a little closer. There, now I can sit back. All right. I would rather wear the other one. And no, I don't mean the one that I only wore when I had contacts. I mean this one. And I'm a sparkly unicorn too. You just can't see all my sparkles. I turned on the extra light and I actually have better light the most part. It's still my face is still in shadows, but of course I just left it behind when I pulled the computer closer to me. I almost did that for my name for my channel. I like Yarnworks too. Well, when you do more than one thing with yarn, that's why I did what I did, because I don't just crochet. I knit. I have knitting machines. I use, oh boy, I had this all twisted now. I use yarn to tie off on. Now it's all twisted again. There we go. Quilting. I used yarn for. Come on, brain. Plastic canvas. She's back already, inspecting things. Yeah, she's trying to figure out why something happened that she got told to leave. It's okay, Venus. All right. I don't know how many thumbs we've got. And I bet you she's asleep. I like Yarnworks too. I almost did Yarnworks, then decided to go with Yarn Talk. She's back on my clothes. I knew it would take her long to come back. And that means it won't take her long to come and see me again and try to get in my lap. Oh, she's cleaning herself now. She's preening. Well, let's see. Yesterday I had a premiere for my work basket, reading or going through a work basket magazine. So that went pretty good, except I accidentally had it set for today. So I got it changed at the last minute and got it to work finally. I don't know why my mind said that the 13th was fine. I knew it was supposed to be on Thursday. I have some really cute videos of one of the dogs, but I'm just not sure. I'm not sure what to do. Oh, thumbs up, everybody. I thought maybe you meant the sparkly unicorn. I'm not sure what I was talking about now. I'm working on my mile a minute and I am so slow. Um, Christmas blanket. I didn't see the EMT doctor today for my ears, so we rescheduled it in 2 weeks from today. You mean the, yeah, the ENT. Okay. Ears, nose, and throat. Yep. So you're still having problems with your ears. Don't tell me these things because I'm still having a problem with mine. Oh, my channel name. Okay. No, I meant Yarnworks. I'm sorry. No, I never thought about that one. Honestly, I really didn't even think about that. It wasn't until almost March, February, March that I started thinking about, no, what am I going to do when I get to this and how am I going to do that? And oh, well, I probably should come up with my brand so that I can. So that's when I started working on that. 2 months after I started, 2.5 months after I started my channel, I started realizing I had missed a few steps. And that's okay. Um, and unicorns are free. Anybody can use them. I love my unicorns. I have for a long time. I don't know how far back. I have a really cute, excuse me, children's book um, about a purple unicorn. Maybe I'll read it sometime just for fun. I don't know. Anyway, it's a purple unicorn. I had to have it. It was on clearance, so no big deal. No, I never thought about being a sparkly unicorn as my channel name. Sparkly purple unicorn. You just gave me the rest of my highest level if and when I decide to do members. I've got it all figured out now. Thank you very much, Chris. Excuse me. I was falling asleep a couple hours ago. So I was playing on my phone and I had to wait for a commercial in my game, right? And I tip my head back and I'd start snoring. My eyes would close and I'd start snoring. Then they'd be like, oh, I'd wake up, pick up my phone again, go back to my game. Oh. And then my phone rang and I answered. And so I talked to that person for an hour. And I'm like, I have to go. So they came up and I did what I had to do. And then my microphone wasn't working. It wasn't connecting to the mic on my earbuds. You would love to hear my story about a purple unicorn? It's in the other room. I can't do it tonight, though, darn it. And I probably should do it in a live because that way I don't have to worry about telling it it's not for kids. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want it to seem like I'm being too immature with my channel. But it's something I thought you guys might like. I mean, I know I have a group of people who come and see me almost every single live. Me and Colleen. Some people have stopped coming. Some people come every now and then, and some people it's like I don't know, are they still around? You know, but I know that I have a small group that Did unicorns come with dark rainbow mane and tail instead of pastels? I don't know. I mean, Colleen made it the way I told her I wanted it. And she knew my favorite color was dark purple. So she used dark sparkly purple. And then I had told her I wanted the mane and the tail in the rainbow colors. So she made she made her just the way I asked for her. And that wasn't even me and it accidentally me calling. And that wasn't even me and accidentally me calling. Okay. Like I said, she made it the way I wanted it. All my unicorns are pastels. That's the darkest one I have, and you can't see it because it's over too far. You can just barely see its feet. And then of course that one's white and that one is rainbow. That's rainbow. I also have a rainbow bear too. I got that one in college because I like rainbows. I had a rainbow bright poster, which I don't know if I still have it anymore. I might, but somebody bought me that in college. I used to have a bunch of little My Little Pony unicorns, but we were trying to hubby and I. Someone called and woke you up. Oh yes, okay. You're right. That wasn't you. You're right. That wasn't you. Thank you. I didn't quite understand the reference. Um, Unicorns come with dark rainbow mane and tail instead of pastels. You know, my unicorns can be whatever I want them to be, and they are, including my two giant white ones that sleep in the bed with me. When did rainbow become lighter tones? Exactly. Exactly. I don't know that either. You're right. Because that one is pastel rainbow up there with the darker purple mane and tail. Whoops, forgot what I was doing. Excuse me. Cough isn't quite gone yet. You get me laughing and I get to coughing, let me tell you. Yeah, that's true. I don't know when rainbows became lighter tones. I really don't have an answer for that. That is very true because rainbows should be dark, bright colors. Okay, not dark, but brighter colors anyway. Oh, darn it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, I could. No, I've got to take a pill in a few minutes. I can't eat anything before I take the pill. I can eat something after I take the pill, though. I brought a little snack in here with me this time. Actually, it's been staying in here most of the time anyway. Was it before or after LGBTQ movement took the rainbow? You know, all my unicorns used to be white. Hi, Christina. Thanks for coming. I know I almost didn't make it tonight, except for watching the TV. My phone froze up again for a very long time. I'm glad you made it, Rosemary. Um, I don't even know when unicorns started getting pastel colors because, like I said, my first three unicorns were all white, white with the white. Well, one's got gray mane and gray tail, but the other one was white with white and white. So, like a unicorn was white, solid white with a silver horn. They didn't have pink tummies and all that. So, yeah, I'm not sure when the rainbow. Well, I mean, we've got Easter too, and Easter has always been pastel color. So that could have been why the rainbow went pastel. Um, because of Easter. So yeah, I'm not quite sure on that. You got a real good point there though. When LGBTQ movement took the rainbow, you have a very good point there though. But yeah, unicorns were white with silver horns, and what I think they were all well, they couldn't all be male, and that's what I'm thinking too, Christina. As they changed the color of the unicorn. They just changed the unicorn colors to make them things new to market. I'm thinking I agree with you on that one. I'm thinking that too for the unicorns. But yeah, they were white. And eventually like with Rainbow Bright, we had a white unicorn with rainbow hair, rainbow mane and tail. Oh, and I think her horn was trends come back with a twist. That's the truth. That is the truth. I've seen poodle skirts come back like three times in my lifetime, and I wasn't even alive when they were a thing in the 50s. So, yeah, too true, too true. Very, very true. After My Little Pony came out, then Unicorns and Pegasus became toys. That's right. That's right. But Rainbow Bright, it was after Rainbow Bright. Well, actually, it was around that time that I started getting unicorn stuffed animals. But yeah, and Pegasus had different colored mane and tail. Yes, they did. That's right. That is exactly right. So yeah, because I started college in '83, and I can't remember when I got the Rainbow Bright poster, but that 84, 85 was the first year or the year I got my first stuffed unicorn. So yeah, that's I think I agree with that. But when did rainbows become pastel? I think they already were some because of Easter and Easter colors. Easter, spring and flowers and pastels are the thing right then around that time of year. But I think you might be right, Chris, that that things changed. It was all a marketing scam. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I agree with that too. I do. I do. But yeah, I had a friend growing up whose family owned a shop and they sold mostly candles, but they had posters. And I never spent the money on the unicorn posters that I liked, but I did spend the money on candles. They were a little bit more uh, money, and I knew that they would, you know, last if I took care of them. So I have some couple of unicorn candles that I've never burned. One, the horn broke. I think one's purple. I think I have two, but I might not. I might only have. I thought I had three. I might only have two. Anyway, I gave my daughter my blue one, and I said, she could have it, and she gives it back to me. The horn's broken. Oh, sorry, the horn broke off. I'm like, I gave it to you. Well, I'm giving it back to you, and I'm like, okay, but you broke his horn. It's not a unicorn anymore. Oh well, I still have it. Maybe I'll glue the horn back on, put it up on top of the shelf in my bedroom, and the other stuff. My rainbow bear, and he's so pretty. I should have brought it in. I'll bring it as a co-host on Sunday, okay? Uh, but she's got her arms like this, and they velcro together. She's holding a little rainbow baby in her lap. So cute. So cute, so cute. Still a mama. Love to be a grandma, but I don't know. We'll see. But still a mama without any kids. I'm one of those people that bought that jewelry. This was years ago. My kids were little. I bought the mother holding the two kids. It's a pendant. It comes on a chain, and I got the one with the mother holding two kids because that's what I had. And then after that, they came out with the ones with the birthstones on them. You could get the mother's birthstone and then the kids' birthstones. I'm like, I've already got one. I think one of my children gave me, oh, maybe I bought it from one of my children at a school sale, I think it was. A mama and a child. And it was porcelain. It's like, I don't know, maybe almost 2 feet tall. Thank you, Venus. I can't see through you. Can you sit down? Anyway, a friend of mine, her daughter was born in January 1981. When she was a little girl, I bought Rainbow Bright. Them, then the My Little Pony stuff. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I was an adult when I got my first unicorn. My Rainbow Bright. You have a mother's ring. Very good. Yes. You know what I mean then, when the one I'm talking about. Um, yeah, I was adult before I got my first unicorn. Oh, except maybe the ones my sister gave me, but uh, she decided she'd outgrown them and she knew I loved them. She gave them to me, and I'm like, okay, thank you. What do you want me to say? I'm in college now. Yeah, I'll hang them on my dorm room wall. You bet I will. No, you can't have my lap. Yeah, you made me stop crocheting again, didn't you? Okay. Yeah, get your legs down here. Get, all right, fine. Let me get your blanket. I'm already sweating, but let me get your blanket. There you go. Now you're sitting on the table. I wish I had a mother's ring. Yeah, I remember those too. I didn't get one. I just got a 15, I guess, 15-year anniversary ring. So I had my engagement ring, my wedding ring, and then I convinced my husband, sort of, anyway, that I just wanted another ring. I wanted a ring with, so I wanted some more diamonds. You know, nothing expensive. I just wanted some more diamonds. I think we spent the most on my 15-year anniversary ring because it had like five diamonds across it, set in gold. And then I couldn't wear them because they would roll around each other on my finger, and I would end up catching uh, one of the stones, right, meow, on something, and I was afraid I was going to ruin my rings, and I was afraid they were going to wear each other down. So I took them off for a while, and then I finally had some money, and I went ahead and had them soldered together with gold solder. But I didn't specify that I needed some up on the top, on the outside edge, outside of the pretty parts, right? I didn't specify I needed it soldered up there. So I would run my hand through my hair and get my ring caught in my hair. And I couldn't have that happening while I was at work, so I stopped wearing my ring. I have a cat friend that I do not want. It's 2 kids and 2 grandbabies. Yep. Okay, Venus, lay down. I think she wants me to eat snack. I just took my pills. I have to let them work a little bit first. It's just you and me. They might have their lights on, but I doubt it. They were in their rooms before I went live. So, hi, Vivi. Come here. Come here. Lay down. Lay down. Okay, good girl. You're not really laying, you're sort of sitting. Okay, okay. Mama's gonna pet you, baby. She knows she's got control of me. I sat and read this afternoon because she was bound and determined to sit in my lap, so I had to put a blanket over my lap. Yes, the blanket you're not actually supposed to be sitting on because I don't want you to claw up the picture on it. Yes, but I did it anyway, didn't I? Because I had my shoes on and I didn't want to I didn't want to take them off and climb in the covers. Then I would have got too hot anyway because I still had my polyester pants on. Oh, okay. Talk about crochet. Let's see. Laura's yarn talk. Sometimes I wonder why I do this. I just don't. I feel like I don't have enough to say. I have so many things I want to make, and I know most of us fall into that. Venus says now, and if she had fingers, she'd be snapping. That's right. That's right. Whoops. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, close whatever you are. Never mind. But yes, that's exactly right. And I have to put my hand down so she knows what I want her to do. She's learning. But yeah, I didn't really want her clawing up the picture on my new blanket I got for Christmas. Hopefully, my son and his wife will have me at least one. But if she had her way, she would have many, so she thinks. Yeah, yeah. I don't even want to go into that. I don't even want to go into that. My cat, you are getting gray hair. Yes, you are. You're getting gray hairs on your neck. Oh, sorry, excuse me. That shouldn't be that far over. It's gonna fall off and go boom. Good. So sun is for hearts. Crocheted. Sun is for hearts crocheted. Sunday is for us. Oh, oh yeah. Okay. It took me a second. Um, yeah, if you want, I can show your pictures. That because you've sent me two now. I need all of it runs for the whole month, remember, ends February 1st. And then I need pictures of heart or Valentine things, hearts or Valentine things, um, but by the 7th. So that gives us, whichever one of us does the compilation, gives us 7 days to put it out. I want to put it out on the 14th. So yeah, it's not time to send pictures. Right, you're right, Rosemary. But Chris has already sent me two. So yeah, Chris, if you want, I can show your pictures on Sunday. That would be fine. You're right. Sunday is for us. That's right. Sunday night is for us. You love it, Christina? Good. I'm glad. Yeah, it's the Cal that we're doing, that crocheting, connecting with crochet, excuse me. Connecting with Crochet's Cal runs January 1st to February 1st. Pictures are due after the 7th. Okay, I don't know why you're hissing. I mean, by the 7th. Pictures are due by the 7th. If you make anything Valentine, hearts, Valentine, um, it can be something red with a heart on it. It can be anything, anything you can think of for Valentine's. And I showed a bunch of pictures. What day was that? The 1st, wasn't it? I just couldn't remember when it said pics. That's why you have them. Oh, I know. It's okay. I figured that's what it was. Better to do it when you're thinking about it. That would be my motto. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. So I get it. That's okay. Um, but yes, Chris has sent me two pictures now. At least I think the second one, it's pretty, whatever it is. I think it's a heart. I can't quite tell. Maybe I need to download it. Or I'll just click on it. How do I make it bigger? There we go. Oh yeah, now I can tell it's a heart. Okay. I like that. Very good. Mm. She can make something Valentine-ish and send a picture of it to me. Oh, for me. It's okay, Rosemary. If you can't, if you don't or you can't, it's fine. You know that. For anybody and everybody, it's just supposed to be fun. We just want to see what kind of things people make that they think is Valentine. It does not have to be red or pink or white. It can be green and yellow and blue, as long as it has a heart. If it has a heart motif, you can make it any color you want. Um, so that the heart would tell us for Valentine's, right? I mean, that would fit the theme. Um, if you want to make a teddy bear with a heart on its chest, that would fit the theme. See, if you want to make a banner, or what did we call those the other day? I can't think of the right word now. Not a garland. Anyway, a banner or a garland, like to hang in your house. Like I could hang over here in my corner. No, not that corner. That corner. But anyway, you can't see that corner. My item may be up for interpretation. I understand, Rosemary. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for coming. Hello, Laura. I see you have on your unicorn suit. Yes, I do. But I had to take the hat off because bunting, that's the word. Thank you. That's the word we called it last time. Yep, that would be the word. Um, yes, this thing just does not fit my head right. It falls down over my glasses. Makes it really hard to see anything. But yes, I have my unicorn suit on. Here's my wing. Here's my wing. My my wing. It doesn't really flop very well. It's sort of gets squished me sitting leaning back on him anyway. Um, Whoops, I thought I had taken care of that. All right. Okay. Take care of that. There we go. So just still have to make sure. Oh no, I already took my pills. Never mind. Okay. Sorry. Talking to myself again. It's supposedly a crochet motif. I'll be making it in progressively smaller sizes. You've been warned. I like it though. It does look like a heart. I had to blow up the picture to really be able to um, see it, so that I could see that it was a heart. Yeah, I liked it though. Oh, um, we are missing Grammy Colleen and someone else, and there's Pixie Stitch. Hi, honey. Thank you for coming. Yes, I just texted Grammy Colleen to see if she's gonna come up. Hey, we're up to 9 now. Woohoo! Probably should do that, but I don't have anything this time. Lisa the Grammy. Whoops, where'd she go? Oh, way up there. Okay. I know. I know. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to get into this right now. Someone called Yarnbee, I think. Do you mean Ivy Bee? Hmm. Okay. Hi, Pixie Stitch. Be right back, she says. Whatever. Okay, I'm confused. That's all right. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry I'm late. I had a long work day, which turned into a long nap when I got home. I understand that. Maybe. I'm not sure. My memory is not that good. Oh, okay. It's okay. Wait, we made it to 10. Woohoo! Um, I don't think these things are doing me any good. They're just hurting my ears tonight. Ouch. Thank you for that. Fluffy tail in my mouth. You left. Yep, I've got to at least take the left one out because it is hurting my ear. I only need him if somebody's going to come up with me anyway. Well, actually, that's not true because each one of them has a little microphone in it. Hey, Venus, pretty kitty. Venus, Venus. Oh, well, I almost saw part of her face there. It's a pretty good shot for a second. Very fluffy tail, yes. It used to be fluffier in the middle. Now it's just a tuft at the end. She used to have that much all the way up her tail. Okay, come on, sit down. Here we go. Here's your hand. Hey, here's your hand. Come on. Well, if you can't sit down without your blanket, then you can just go lay on your blanket. Because I can't have the blanket in my lap. I'm already too hot. Okay, you go. Just don't chew on me, okay? You go play with that hand. All right. Very good. Now you're going to lay down. Well, lay yourself. Yeah. She's sticking her tongue out at me. Yeah. Yeah. Weren't you? Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Um, Back to the unicorns. We'll just go back to the unicorns for a few minutes. I don't want it to seem like I'm being immature, but I also know that, wearing this or wearing the Halloween costume, the unicorn costume, um, having my unicorns in the room with me. Bunting is good, yeah. Um, my unicorn tree, it's a way to help people remember me and my channel. My name's Laura. My channel is Laura's Yarn Talk, and Laura likes unicorns. Laura has you. Yeah, ah. Oh, I know, but I didn't expect you to claw my leg like that either. Oh, just have a hissy fit then. Yes, I am a little warm. I have both fans on, so I'm good. But yes, I am a little warm. Well, I didn't expect you to claw my leg like that. Good grief, cat. Good grief. The cat a comedian is a cat. Okay, that's not quite what I meant. The skeleton unicorn is the best though. I love the skeleton unicorn. And her reacting to it was oh, that one is so funny. I'm gonna do another one. I should have gotten it done already. Oh well. I didn't. I'm gonna do another one like that, not with the skeleton, but very similar to that. And I'm gonna put that one up. I don't even have a short for tomorrow because we did we did some with one of the dogs. Hi, Crossover Paranormal Society. Thank you for coming. And yeah, just I don't know. I'm a little leery about posting. Pictures of the back end of a dog. Anyway, now she's kneading the blanket instead of kneading my leg. It's 23 degrees Fahrenheit here in Kansas now. Yep, I get it. I don't think it's immature. I think it's fun, and people need more of that at any age. I also lean into the whole pixie fairy thing like you do with unicorns. I personally think it's great. Yes. I mean that's what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to bring, but I when I decided that unicorns were my going to be my brand, right? And then I had Grammy Colleen have her daughter make my little purple unicorn in the with the ball of yarn and the crochet hook. That's my, I guess it's my logo, sort of anyway. But yeah, I mean, once I decided that's what I was going to do, I was like, how can I do this? How can I make it fun? And that's been evolving, obviously. I didn't buy this till Halloween. This I'd had for a long time and found it downstairs, and I'm like, oh, I should take that upstairs and wear it. Um, Putting my unicorns in here. That started well after I moved in here, which was a while. Was like what? I think I moved in here in March, and I got that one in June. So something like March, April that I got the unicorns in here. But it's been evolving. But yeah, I mean, I am just trying to make it fun and memorable. So I love the Pixie Fairy thing too. I never thought about that because I love unicorns more. I mean, I love fairies too. I've got a couple of fairies with unicorns in the other room and a big one with wings, and she's gorgeous, but her light doesn't work, and I don't know why her light doesn't work. It hasn't worked since my husband brought it home to me. He bought it in Brazil. But I love her. She's got beautiful purple wings. I have another one downstairs too. Come to think of it, who I bought because one of her wings was broken. I knew I'd be able to afford it. Otherwise, it was way out of my price range, and we just never got her wing glued back on. But uh, yeah, so I do have some fairy, not so much pixie, but fairy like things because I do enjoy them too, as long as they're purple or have a unicorn in the picture, or I have, like I said, I have a couple in the room. I should bring them, or I should just make photographs, and yeah, maybe I'll do that. Take photographs of some of the littler stuff that doesn't show up very well in the video, and then I can add them to it. All right, you've helped me think of a couple of things I'm going to do to that video before I post it. Actually, I might just redo it. Anyway, I can always chop out the part I don't like, and then I can add pictures of the breakables because you can't see them in the video that I made. But I put unicorns all across the headboard. I didn't get the purple material done. I haven't got that finished, so I went ahead and just did it with my dresser scarf, basically a table runner. I put it over the bad spot, so I didn't want my unicorns to stick to the bad spot. Because I mean, stuffed animals have to be what's the word I'm trying to say? Dusted every now and then. Otherwise, you end up sneezing all the time. Of course, the ones that get handled a lot won't need dusting as much, like this one. She sits right above my head on the headboard. She's in the middle of the headboard, right above me, because she's very special. Yeah, you'll love them. But yeah, I mean, that's what I was trying to do. I was hoping that it wasn't coming off as immature, but more as fun. And yeah, that's what I was trying for. And I mean, that's why I bought my maracas too. I don't know how well you guys can hear them, but the little finger cymbals, which I think I still have up here, I need to take back downstairs. Kept falling off my fingers, and I can't do this unless I go like this. So I'm like, no, I think I'd rather have maracas. So I bought maracas. They're not purple, but they're blue with pink flowers, pink and white flowers. And that was just to add another element of fun. I don't want to overdo it though, and I don't want it to overdo it. I don't want it to seem immature. I have a ton of toys and stuffed animals on my desk. There you go. Um, I have a speaker. Does everybody remember him? Yeah, he's from Frozen. Couldn't think of the name for a second there. But it's a Bluetooth speaker, so that I can play music. I just haven't plugged it in so long, or I can use it to run the camera on my phone while my phone's hooked up and I can't reach it, right? So yeah, I've decked out the room. Eyes closing and must go. Good night. Good night, Chris. Thanks for your fun. Thanks for the fun, honey. Um, oh, laugh out loud. I had some finger cymbals for belly dancing. Had fun with them and the dancing, but never mastered either of them. Yeah, I've always loved kaleidoscopes. Yes, kaleidoscopes are awesome. The heck? Well, that was a weird sensation on the side of my hand. Yes, Olaf. That's it, Olaf. That. Thank you. I couldn't think of his name. Yeah, he's the snowman. Yep, that's who he is. Very good, Lisa. Thank you. Yes, I love kaleidoscopes too. Would love to get a one of those nicer adult versions, but yeah, it's probably not going to happen. They're too expensive. Yeah, I like kaleidoscopes too. Okay, it's almost midnight. Woo! Got an hour to go. An hour and 3 minutes to go. Yeah, I wanted to do belly dancing, but that didn't work out for me. Uh, never had the time when I had the money. Never had the money when I had the time. Such is the life of. I don't want to go there right now. Don't want to go there right now. Thanks for coming, crossover. I know I said that earlier. Are you still here? I think I'm going to have to write your channel down because that just looks interesting. I want to go check it out. Crossover Paranormal Society. Olaf, that's right. Oops, now I can't get my mouse to work again. Actually, your Friday Night Live was a Saturday morning live in a different time zone. I know. I know. Midnight for me, okay? I know. I'd love to see some other people, people from over in the East, the Far East. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I would love to see some people from over there. Come on. That would be fun. I, especially since I love watching Chinese rom-coms right now. It would be fun to have some subscribers from that. I think I already do have one, but uh, yeah, that would be fun. It would be really cool to have people on who are in their Saturday morning while we're doing my Friday Night Live. But yeah, and for me, we are in the same time zone. I know we are. And there's a few other people that are here with us too. Um, can't crochet. I have a cat in my lap. She's trying to sleep. Yep, yep. You're still inside the international date line. But wow, my husband was really curious where you lived, so showed him the name, and he looked it up on the map. And you're above Nome, Alaska. I can't believe that. And he used to live on Adak in the Aleutians a long time ago when he was a kid. Ouch. Excuse me. I'm listening to you, Laura. I'm knitting with on knitting needles. Oh, very good, Lydia. That's awesome. I got to be pretty quick with knitting needles. 30 miles inside the Arctic Circle up here. Yeah, yeah. That's incredible. I'll bet you have some beautiful lights in the winter, though. Oh, that must be amazing. Making a scarf. Good job, Lydia. That's awesome. Come on, everyone. Thumbs up. Okay. Thank you, Rosemary. Yeah, I enjoy knitting too. I couldn't do it anymore after on that second blanket. I just couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, nope, I've started crocheting again. I enjoy crocheting more. I said to my daughter, I said, "Are you okay with me, doing this mixed media kind of idea on your blanket?" She's like, "You're making it." And I'm like, "I know, I'm just checking." Northern Lights are one of my favorite things about being here. Would be one of my favorite things too. I just thought that would be so cool. I've seen a little bit of glow. I have seen, let me rephrase that and say it properly. When we lived in Washington, we could see a little bit of glow, but we still weren't far enough north because we were, halfway up Washington State. So we still weren't far enough north. Oh, but one time we went up to Vancouver, British Columbia, in the during the winter, during Christmas, right after Christmas. That was I don't remember seeing any glow then, but anyway, let's see. I have knitting needles. I don't know how to use them. Nothing wrong with that. Go with what you enjoy more or what sparks joy for you. That's exactly right. So I stopped knitting it. I then took up the crochet hook and the next color of yarn, and I started going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I had to do that like, oh, I don't remember, like 18 inches I ended up having to go. Or maybe that was with the whole outside roundabout part too. Don't remember. But it fits their king size bed. So it worked. I made I made it. I got it finished. I got it totally done and I got it to her. So, that I gave it to her when she graduated. Of course, I had to mail it out to her in the end, but that's okay. Yeah, I would love to see the Northern Lights too. Well, I had to hide that one. That was a big one. Well, Miss Kitty Cat, you happy? Hmm? Okay. Is this the one for the baby jacket? I think it is. Yeah, it is. I wish they'd written it so I could understand it. I got knitting needles by buying yard at yard sales. And you mailed me a set too, because the yarn was still on it. She didn't take the yarn off. She just mailed me the whole thing. Oh, yep, that's the one. Okay, that's why I haven't put that one away. I have so many things I want to make, and I've got so many blankets started. I need to sit down and say, okay, one row or two rows of this blanket, that blanket, this blanket, that blanket. Of course, I've got a couple that is not important if I get them done, this year or not. I do, but I have a couple I would like to get done this year. So I think I need to sit down and prioritize which one I want to, which ones I want to focus on. I have so many knitting needles. I need to throw the bad ones away, the ones that have broke and that even glue didn't fix, or the ones that got, so I like bamboo knitting needles. So I've got a bunch where it started peeling, the bamboo started peeling, and it was catching in the yarn. And so I would cut it off with a pair of scissors and then file it down with my nail file so it wouldn't keep getting caught in the yarn. And I would keep going until I get the project done. Then I throw the needles away. I have metal ones, I have plastic ones, but bamboo's my favorite. Of course, I have the aluminum crochet hooks too. This one's got a foam thingy on it so that I don't have to feel the cold with all my fingers. So these are okay, but they don't fit on all of the, they only fit the sizes they fit. They don't fit on all the different sizes. I got a bunch that way too, Rosemary. Way back when I first learned at 16, great way to get a range of them. That's true. Nowadays, I mostly just use circulars and DPNs. I still prefer DPNs for going in the round, especially if it's a small round. I did buy a small circular for doing a sleeve. It didn't work. I mean, for me, it did just, I could not, did not work for me. Of course, this is my L 8 millimeter. It's got the rubber. It comes with the silicone or rubber, whichever it is. Oh, they go bad. Those are metal, I guess. You want them? Um, these are metal, I guess. You want them? If you are going to send me more, go right ahead and put I've got metal ones. Um, Plastic ones, of course, the smaller, skinnier plastic ones will break. Smaller, skinnier bamboo ones will too, by the way. I had some metal ones. I had a really nice pair of wood ones. They were so pretty and they had dyed each of the layers a different color. It snapped. The glue gave out that in between the layers, just snapped in half in the middle of a project, no less. I was like, I'm not buying any more of these fancy things. That was not worth my money. Um, But yeah, bamboo, the bamboo does go bad. It's, you know, because you click your needles together, or I do anyway. When I use metal ones, you hear me a mile away because I'm clicking. When I use the wood, when I use the um, bamboo ones, if especially if they're not coated, um, because if they coat them with, I can't think of the right, it's not varnish, but it's something like that. If they coat them, they don't go as fast. But yeah, because of the way I use my needles, and it basically gouges the bamboo. Hi, Bella. Thank you for coming. I can't think of your real name at the moment, but that's okay. Right, DPNs for socks and hats and sleeves here. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Anything bigger, even if it's not in the round, I use a circular. Yeah, oh, I understand that. Although I like using that's how I started. That's what my mother started me on when I was like 12 or 13, 14, somewhere in there. And that's what I bought because I didn't have any uh, knitting needles when I decided. Christina, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't remember your name. Thank you. Um, I bought myself a pair of, I think, size 10 shorts. So they were whatever. I didn't mean to touch you. Good grief. Whatever the shorter ones are. She's mad at me now because I accidentally bumped her with my arm. There goes the cat again. At least she didn't hiss it this time that I heard. But yeah, when I wanted to learn how to knit again, I just ended up buying myself a pair of bamboo size 10 short needles and taught myself how to knit. And then I went and bought a circular for what I wanted to knit. I bought the right size. I think it was 8 at that time. No, it might have been bigger than that. Might have been like a 10 or a 10 and a half. But yeah, see, I like metal and bamboo. I feel I can go a bit faster with metal. That's true. I agree with that. But if the yarn is really slippery or has a tendency to drop stitches, the bamboo is much better. And I agree with that too. Laura, do you like crochet or knitting on knitting needles? Crochet is my favorite. After I knit for over 10 years, and I don't know what was wrong, what was going on with me, but I was just like, nope, picked up my crocheting and I was like, nope, I don't want to look back. I still do knit some things, and I love the knitting machines for other things as well. Um, but yeah, I'll only knit special things now by hand. Um, and maybe socks because I love to use DPNs. And I do want to knit socks. I've got so many other things going on that I want to get finished. I am in February. Do you want this yarn that's like the Lydia's yarn or thread, the doily yarn? Yeah, you can send me that. That's fine. Okay, take that off my lap and my poor leg where she clawed me. That's okay. She needs to go do her own thing every now and then. Yeah, that's great, Rosemary. That would be fine. I do have some projects that I do want to do with thread. I just haven't gotten them started because I've been trying to figure out how in the world I'm going to. Hi, Grammy Colleen. Thank you for coming. Unicorn Raid. Funny. I thought your channel was the Lambkins. If you look at our Connecting with Crochet on Sunday night, I have my picture right with the unicorn, and then yeah, that I understand, Rosemary. Thank you for asking. But yes, I will use it. I do have projects, little projects. I'm not doing anything big with little yarn or little thread. But yes, I do have a few little projects that I want to do out of thread. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, if you look at our pictures, Grammy Colleen Crochets is she's got the big lamb, and then she's got the four little, the big lamb being a U, you know, Sorry, I said that wrong. And the four little lambs. Well, those are lambkins. I went to Fort Collins High School, Colorado. We were Fort Collins High School lambkins. And I explained the whole thing to her one day, and she's like, that's perfect. Yes, I do say unicorn raid. You're right. I do. I say unicorn raid, even if it's just me. Thread crochet is great. Did a lot more of that the last few years. Yeah. It's just harder for me to see it now that I'm getting older. But I have a lot of thin stuff I want to use. For instance, let me get up real quick. I'm not going far. Look, the yarn's going though. That's not the one I was looking for. Here we go. For instance, Lion Brand Summer Nights with that gorgeous sparkle in there. And this one is Wildflowers. And I have two of these big boys. I have two 7-ounce balls, skeins, and it's that super fine. And I found the pattern I'm going to do with these because this is mine. This one's for me. It's got the purple, the teal, the pink, some peachy in there too. But yeah, this one's for me. So, but I found the shawl I'm going to make with this today. Let's see. I missed some stuff here. My grandma used to say stuff like that. I get it. I remember that now. Bahahaha. Okay, pink waving hand. I remember that now. Okay, Serenity wants to be a crocheter. I will learn to knit when I find more patience. Crochet is it for me for now. Learned when I was 9, so it is definitely a good time for me. Yep, I understand that. Although I taught myself, well, my grandmother, I had my grandmother teach me, but she just handed me all the stuff and said, okay, you can do it. Serenity wants to be a crocheter. Pretty nice unicorn shades too. Unicorn, pretty nice unicorn shades too. Okay, you got it. I will be lambkins if you want. Teamwork. Bella, I learned crochet around that time too at 8. Wow. See, now, well, my grandparents all lived in a different state. This is another thin yarn that I pulled out because it was on top of the one I wanted to show you. This is wool, and it's called Kid Silk Haze. 70% kid mohair. Oh, that's right. It's mohair and silk. I can't wait to put this into a shawl. I've already got that pattern. I just haven't taken the time yet because I'm afraid if I start something else, I won't get anything done. Awesome, Colleen. My daughter tried, but got bored really quickly. Maybe she will try again later. Awesome. Hello, Laura, and all in the chat. Hi, the Knit and Crochet Spot. Thank you for coming. Oh, honey, you know I don't want that. I learned my lesson. It's going to be so pretty. I hope I can make it work because it's like using a G hook. I might have to go up to an H hook just because I'm so tight. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm so tight, but I really am. But it's going to be gorgeous. But I wanted to show you that one because I just love that Summer Nights yarn. And I have so many other things planned. And then I look at it and I'm like, I'm not going to get to that one. I'm not going to get to that one. Right. One more time. Yep, you planted that seed, Bella. No kids, but I'm hoping my niece will be interested in it at some point. I tried to get her interested in yarn, etc., when she was younger, but no bites yet. Nice unicorn shades too. I'm confused on that one, but that's okay. Unless you were talking about my wings and the head, because I can't keep that on my head. Just keeps sinking down. I can't see anything. Yep, Serenity. Yep. Okay. I was just making sure I read everything, either out loud or to myself, because it started to move there and I got lost. Um, of course, there's my sweater that I'm working on. My sweater's over here. There's my sweater. Oh, this stuff. I found a couple of people who are doing uh, very quick sweaters, skirts on their Centros. My wings are magic. Yes, thank you. Um, and in fact, I found a video today of a gal who did it with the really thin 4-strand thread. It makes it a what, a fine one, I think, or maybe it's, I think it was a one weight, but I can't remember. Anyway, she did it on the regular 48 pen, and she did it. I don't remember how many pens, but she only did it as a panel, and it came out looking like a mesh tank top when she was done. I couldn't believe it. I told her, I said, thank you for posting this, because I had yet to do anything less than a size 3 weight, which this one is. And I have two of these, and I've been thinking, wouldn't that make a gorgeous sweater? Wouldn't that make a gorgeous sweater? I've watched enough videos now that I know how to do the panel, and I know how to do it well enough that I think I could actually make a sweater for myself, and then do a tube for the sleeves, and or even I don't know if the 22 pin would fit my arms, but I could do sleeves on the 22 pin too, because I've got that for Christmas. My niece is creative in other ways though, which is nice, which I could show how she redecorated. Wish I could show how she redecorated her now teen room. She's growing up on me. Yeah, they do that. I love your hair. Okay, thank you. I did see an amazing knit wrap someone made. I really want it, but it is a bigger project with sleeves. Yeah, I understand. And that's why I was like, if I could use this size 3 weight, and I know 3 weights work fine on my Centro, because that's all I've done so far. Well, I did something else too, but um, the two scarves I've made have both been 3 weight, and I know that this is a 3 weight, and I love the colors. But I was thinking, maybe I could make shorter sleeves, because I get too hot anyway, and this is acrylic yarn. So maybe I could make shorter sleeves. I don't have to have them all the way down, flowing off my hands. Always the way she did it, they've turned out to be beautiful drop bell sleeves. That's what I was trying to do. The way she did the end of her sleeves, it was a beautiful bell sleeve. Oh, and I just love bell sleeves. So, and then I watched another gal who made a skirt. So she's made panels, and big one in the front, big one in the back, and two little side panels. Now that looked better, mind you, with a solid color, but I have some solid colors I could use. I could just make a solid color skirt to go with my fancy colored sweater. I would really love a Centro. I haven't even used my 22 pin yet. It's still in the box, but I am trying, I'm watching these videos trying to figure out what I can do and how I can do it. And seeing her do that one with a size 1 weight, I believe it was, yarn, I just was like, thank you so much for posting this, because now I know there's so much more I can play around with. Let's see. Sounds like a spider web. It sort of was. What did she call it? Can't think of the word, but it was still the knit, but it was a holy knit, right? Because it was such a lighter weight thread yarn. It didn't close the stitches, right? So it'd be nice big knit stitches, almost like a drop stitch scarf, almost, but not, obviously not that big of a row between, right? But yeah, it was sort of like a spider web. She made it out of black too. So, and yes, those are beautiful colors. Thank you. And you can do it. Thank you. And don't know how that happened. It just let go. Love and prayers from Serenity. Okay. I love my Serenity too. You love your knitting machines. I really would love a Centro. Same here, knit and crochet spot. It's on my list of wants. I have heard and seen that the Addies are the best. Okay, and I they probably are. But I was looking at them and I was like, even if I go through 2 of these for $35, that would be the bigger one, the 48 pin. I think I paid 32 for it, but now they're running about 35. I might have paid a little less than that. I'm like, because of my age and my health and everything, I'm like, if I go through 2 of those the rest of my life, I still haven't even paid out as much money as 1 Addie costs. Okay. So maybe even 3, right? Because I thought, oh, they're going to have to be, they're going to be considered disposable. You know what? I found out that's not true. I have watched videos where I've seen videos where, and I haven't watched them all, but I've seen videos where they tell you how to take them apart and put new pins in, new needles in. You could buy new needles on Amazon. I had my husband get me the little thing on the front, the tensioner. I couldn't think of the word. I had him get me some more tensioners for Christmas because mine got jammed into the wall or the shelf or something. Anyway, it's starting to crack. And I said, get me some more of these because when this thing breaks, I'm going to have to replace it. So he did. But you can get the needles and you can take it apart. There are screws on here. I've read about people having to take it apart and put Vaseline inside because it stopped working. It couldn't turn anymore. So they had to take it apart and clean it out, blow all the yarn dust out of it, right? And then put Vaseline in it so that it would keep working. Oh, Addies are expensive. I know. That's why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Okay, the Centro is considered a toy, but I've learned that you can buy replacement parts. There are ways to take them apart and fix them. You can add machine oil, just like a sewing machine. I had to get my sewing machine repaired. I was having a problem. I mean, it's same thing with these. It's not a toy. Okay. Yes, it's quote made for the kids, but it's not a toy. There's no reason adults cannot use this. I made an awesome hat with it. I made a couple of scarves. I forgot about the hat. But when I was rearranging my room, I hit that tensioner on the wall and the bookcase a couple too many times and it started to crack. And I'm like, okay, this thing sticks out. I mean, it sticks out. See, it sticks out. Look at that. You know, it sticks out a ways. So it's not easy to keep it from breaking or getting broken. So that's why I'm telling you, if you want one, I hope you get it because I am learning so much about what I can do with it, and I just cannot wait to get some stuff going. I've got to get myself organized. I've got to tell myself and write it out on a piece of paper. This blanket gets this many rows. This blanket gets this many rows. This blanket can go in the garage for now. This blanket can go in the garage for now. I've got to get myself organized so I can do some of the smaller, easier, not easier, faster things. Let's put it that way, that I want to do. Pixie, I can knit, but for some things, the Centro would make it much quicker. It does. Scarves, if you don't mind them not having a design. Now I've seen, don't get me wrong here, I have seen videos where people are doing cables on scarves on the Centro. And now I'm sorry, but that's just, I'm like, no, because I know how to do them with knitting needles, right? So, but I don't let yourself stop. Just try anything and everything. You can always tear it out. You don't have to keep it with the knitting machine. You don't have to keep it if you don't like it, if you don't like the way it looks. Take it out, roll it into, put it into a ball. Use your can't think of the right word. The thing that spins the ball for you. Ball winder. There we go. Um, play with it, have fun with it. That's what I'm learning, and that's why I'm watching videos and I'm finding stuff and I'm just putting them in my watch later. And I hate saying it that way, but eventually I will get myself organized here and be able to do all this stuff. And hats, I love doing the double, the tube for the hat, and then you fold it in half and you fold up the brim and you do both the ends, and you've got this very nice hat. Where's my hat? It should be right here. Oh, I must have moved it. I don't see it now. Nope, that's the scarf. Let me see the hat. I probably put it somewhere else that I can't remember right now. All right, let's not bang that poor little thing again. No, I don't see the hat. But anyway, yes, it makes some things much faster, much faster. I got to go to bed because I have not been asleep since yesterday. Good night, Colleen. I wondered why they were saying good night to you. I'm sorry I missed you. Thank you for coming up. I knit too, but yes, it will help knock out hats and things quickly. Exactly. And the Addies are very expensive. And that's part of my point here is don't be afraid of the Centros. The Addies are really great, I hear, but they are expensive. And the Centro, there are videos out there. There's ways to fix them. There's parts that can be bought. I saw somebody had somehow stripped the gear on her handle, the crank, right? I think, anyway, and so she ordered a new one through Amazon. No, and then all she had to do was put it back together, So don't be afraid of the Centros just because they're cheap, because they are making them much, they're making them more, they're helping them to be longer lasting. Things, plastic breaks, we all know that. Plastic breaks. That thing's all plastic, as far as I can tell. I mean, nothing on the outside isn't plastic. What's on the inside, I'm sure, is plastic. So, and if you use it and you make a lot of stuff and something breaks that can't be replaced, oh darn. But if you really want something really good, the Addies are wonderful, I hear. And yes, they are expensive. So there you go. And I've gone on and on and on, and I've missed a whole bunch of comments. Yes, they are. They are. Have a great night, Colleen. Sweet dreams to you. Geez Louise. Good night, Pixie Stitch. I would like one. I would like one much, Grammy Colleen. Tell me about it. My sewing machine is at my daughter's. Ha 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 ha. I would get a Centro over an Addy. Addy seems too much. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I wasn't going to wait till I could afford an Addy. I wanted a knitting machine. I wanted to play with it. I wanted to try it. The one I had when I was growing up was called a Knitting Jenny, and it's the same thing as they have nowadays with the round ones and the rectangular ones. Mine was rectangular, and it had feet, and it sat on the table, and I had to do the back and forth and all that stuff, like just like with the Centro, and I had the little hook, so I would wind the yarn, and then I would go through and I would do the hook, right? So that's like the ones that they sell nowadays. Only this one had feet, and it was a Knitting Jenny, and I loved that thing. I didn't get the hang of it all that much. I didn't play with it all that much. I did a few things, and I enjoyed it. So learning to knit was another step in the process, and then I was a teenager. What was I thinking? What was my mother thinking? But I've been watching a lot of Centro videos lately. I laughed out loud. Well, I have. Me too. Cables on a Centro. Wow, that would be amazing. I was blown away. I'm like, no, no, you do that with knitting needles. Okay, somebody figured out how to do it. Awesome. That is awesome. I'm not going to do it. I know how to do it the other way. And I don't really like doing cables anyhow, but if I want to do something with a cable on it, like a scarf, I'll do it by hand, because that's not that hard of a project, and it's easy to carry around, and I roll it up with the needles in it, and the yarn, and yeah. I have a vintage Brother flat panel knitting machine. That's fun. Oh, that would be fun. Oh, yes. I brought it up here with me, even though I got rid of a lot of other things. Want to set it up again this year and play? I would think so. Okay, I'm out. Got to get some sleep. You are correct, Laura. It's just yarn. Go ahead and try. That's right. And I mean, how many of us know that we can go out to our not everybody, I know that, but a lot of us know we can go find yarn, used or not finished, or but thrift store yarn. Okay, how many of us know? I mean, we all know how to shop for yarn. Come on, we're all yarnies. We know how to shop for yarn. Hi, Gifts HQ. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry I missed you earlier. I was way behind in the chat. Nancy, thank you, Nancy. Centro is a very decent machine for what it does. Exactly. And it is faster than doing straight stockinette stitch on needles. And if that's, or doing tubes for that matter. I love the tubes. The scarf, the hat. Hi, Nancy. Okay. Hi, all. Almost all parts of the Centro can be replaced. I was reading something about the ring. Somebody had to get a new ring, the part in the middle. And I was confused about that because I know that's what the pins are in. I haven't taken mine apart yet, so. But other than that, I was thinking that most of the parts are replaceable. So do you have any videos for using your Centro, Laura? I'm watching all of them that I can lately. No, the only one I did was after it was made. I did the one for the scarf that I made last winter. I am, however, planning on, and I got to figure out how exactly to do it, but I am planning, and like I said, I'm still working on how to make it work. I am planning on doing some Centro videos, where I'm cranking and talking about it, and based on what I want to make that I've seen from other people now. So yeah, I am. They're coming. It might be a little while though, because I got to let my brain work on how I'm going to video it all. Because my phone can only do about 20 minutes of video. Actually, if I take and download a bunch of stuff off my Google Photos, I probably could get more than that. Love you too, Colleen. I know you're already off, but that's okay. You convinced me. I'm getting a Centro. Oh, definitely. Oh, uh, there's another one, but a 40, I think it is. It's 20, 40, and 48. If I remember correctly, those are the three different pins for the Centros. I'll grab my 22 pin here in a second. I have both the Centro and the Addy. I initially bought a Centro because it was inexpensive, and then my hubby got me an Addy as a surprise. Aww. They both have their purpose. That's very true. Absolutely. I have a little sock knitting loom. It's a nice wooden one I found for $1.99 at a thrift store. I found one of those and I passed it up. Not at a thrift store, mind you, it would have cost me like $8.99, but still, that was like half price too. Haven't used it yet though. Laugh out loud. I guess I should search for tutorial or patterns for it. Oh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Hi, Laura. No worries. No worries. Good grief. Can you do that on a Centro? Hi, Nancy. Hi, Rosemary. Wow. Talk about taking us back. Yay, yay. Peppermint Stitches. Hi, sweetie. I didn't know you were here. I'm so behind in the chat. I'm trying to get caught up. Okay, Colleen's still here. Ah, 22, 40, and 48. Yes, thank you. I thought that's what I remembered. Okay, so here's my new little guy. Move this. Don't want to hurt my sweater. To remember how to get into it though. Okay, here's my little package with, I got 2 extra. Can you see them? There we go. I got 2 extra tensioners. Plus the tensioner that comes with it, because I haven't put the tensioner on this one yet. This one looks like a rabbit. See, it's got ears. There's the black pin and 2 white pins. And this is the 22 pin. It doesn't have, I think it came with little rubber feet though. Yeah, little rubber sticky feet. Well, yeah, you're probably right with that. A sock knitting loom, very difficult. I can understand how it could be. Personally, I'd rather knit with DPNs if I'm going to make socks anyhow. You have all 4, and I'm trying to keep. Ahem. Okay. Hi, Peppermint Stitches. Hey, Peppermint Stitches. Cute. Are you in the hospital? Oh, so she's still here. Okay. Yeah, this is the little guy. I'm hoping, I haven't played with it yet. What I think I'll probably do is I'll probably use the little bit of yarn that came with it, run it through and see. Put this back in here for a second if I can. Maybe not. Okay, and see how far up my arm I can go. Because if it's too tight up here, then I'll have to do something, you know, to get between the top where I put the sleeve, where I want the sleeve to be, and where the 22 pin Centro can go around me. So that's the little experiment that I'm going to do with this guy. And so that's something that I'm thinking about recording. That'll probably be my first recording, because I know that that should fit on my camera, on my phone, I mean. And of course, T is tube and P is panel. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make a sweater this way before I ever get my other crocheted sweaters finished. But I want to start using this one because I just got this one for Christmas. And I knew I knew there. Yeah, I wondered who got your phone because, I mean, huh, that's not you at all, my friend. So yeah, I am planning to do some. They're not gonna really gonna be tutorials more than. Don't forget to give Laura a big thumbs up. Thank you. I forgot your name again already. Nancy, is that right? Um, Nancy, yes. Nancy, yes. Okay, that will be cool seeing what you come up with, Laura. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm not putting enough videos out, but I've got this live thing down. I've got times that I like. I've got, you know, I like the setup, but I like the way things are going with that. So I'm like, okay, now I've got to figure, what's the next videos I'm going to start putting out. Like I've been saying, I have probably another 2 years worth of magazines, and then I've got my own books and magazines up here too. That whole shelf is books and magazines as well. Some of them are not crochet. What was I going to say? Some of them are quilting. I probably won't show you those, but yeah, that's what I've been thinking about is what can I do? What can I put up? What can I show? Um, I think the next video I'm actually going to make is going to be on that baby jacket because I am totally stumped on row 7. You deleted it? I can't delete it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, it might show up as deleted. We'll see. I can still see it, but yeah. Thank you, sweetheart. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna start doing more of me crocheting and speeding it up. That might make my tutorials a little better. I hope. We'll see. Oh, I might. I almost had a commission for a blanket. I family step family member of my husband, right? Um, I'm learning that videos are a lot of work, laugh out loud. Otherwise, I would have a bunch more up. So I totally understand. I have a list of videos that I want to make that's growing longer. Now, see, I ran out of things to do. And that's why I'm like, I've got to get my brain working on this again because I feel like I'm not putting enough videos out. Uh, I mean, I put out what, 2 a week? Not even 2 a week now. I'm still basically just 1 a week. And I was when I was doing my shout outs, but I didn't get that one done. Sorry about that, everybody. That'll have to be next Monday, I hope, because maybe I'll get it made tomorrow. But yeah, I'm like I'm missing something, or I'm not filming enough of something of what I'm doing. I don't know. Anyway, my husband showed me somebody that he really that he loves to watch, and made me watch the whole thing, and I was like, that's it. That's what I need to do. That's how I can make it make more videos and get more opinions and ideas out there. Uh, Love your channel, Laura. I thoroughly enjoy my time here, and you're doing great. Oh, thank you. I know you do, sweetie. And I can't wait to spend time with you again tomorrow, Pixie Stitch. But yeah, I think I finally got it figured out, and the Centro, both of them are going to be a part of that, especially working out this idea for the sweater that I want to do. Okay, Venus, what are you doing? Yes, I see you coming here. Pixie Stitch agreed. Making videos takes lots of work. Never did I think it would be so much work, recording, editing, thumbnails, etc. It's lots of work. I don't put that much into my thumbnails. I know I probably should, but I do. The cat just rolled off the table and almost took my hand with her claws. That was interesting. Sorry about the scream, everybody. I only do one video a week and I wish I could do more. I know, and that's the thing. I mean, I have the ability to do more. I just have to figure out how to make it work. I need to start thinking more like content creator. There are a lot of times I should be turning the camera on. Yes, exactly. And I started figuring that out with doing the shorts, the animal shorts for the pets in this house. But then then I was like, something else was firing up in my head, and I could not seem to figure out exactly what it was until I told my husband, I just feel like I'm missing something. Like there's a different kind of video I should be doing, or a different way of doing it. And that's when he showed me this one. Uh, uh, and the way the guy speeds things up as he's doing it, and that way he just does the talk over. And I'm like, duh. Yeah, I do need to start. Exactly. And I think that's what his showing me that video has helped me to think again, to get the wheels turning. So I think I figured out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to work on the next set of videos, and maybe even tutorials the same way if I can make it work. So I've got a few things I need to accomplish there. I need to clean up my space a little bit because I can't even use my sewing machine right now to fix my pants. I need to do lives, but I'm hesitant. I was too, but I've been doing them since February of last year now. I think it was the middle to end of February of last year. So I've almost got a year in on doing lives. I've got lives when I like them, when I seem to have at least a good, I seem to have a good following of people that tell me they like me and enjoy me and come to the majority of my lives, and that's what I needed. Now I need to go in the other direction. And what kind of videos am I making? How often am I putting out a video? How far ahead can I get? Because I want to be able to take a week off, right? Or a weekend off. you know doesn't mean I'm not taking video, but take some time off to go somewhere. you know um Okay, ladies, if you want to do lives, you know who to have on as your co-host in the first few that you have, just so you have somebody to talk to. That was the hardest part for me. And look at me now, 2 hours on all by myself. And I mean, I am more than happy if you send me an email and let me know in the chat. I am more than happy to bring you on as a co-host on Friday nights. Just so you know, I'm willing to have you up for a co-host. So Nancy or Pixie Stitch, if you want to come up and be a co-host on a Friday night, let me know. Send me an email, laurasyarntalk@gmail.com. I need a drink. I'm about to lose my voice. Okay, Vivi, I get it. We're almost done. I'm almost done. Pixie Stitch, I'm the same. I know, understand how the sausage is made. Yeah, so if you want to do a live, I will be more than happy to come up on your channel and be your co-host. If you want to come up on my channel and be my co-host on a Friday night to get used to you're not running the live, but you can get used to being on a live, send me an email. I will gladly let you come up. It doesn't have to be the whole 2 hours. It can be 15 minutes. Okay? I have no problem with that. I still want to, Nancy. I don't know if I can even come up with stuff to something. Okay, baby. Okay. At the Knit and Crochet Spot, all you have to do with lives is to be yourself and try to have fun. And that was hard for me to get being myself I'm trying not to show being sad, you know. So that was hard, especially last year. But the having fun part, that came over time. You just have to jump in and do it, whether you're my co-host or I'm your co-host. Let's, email me, laurasyarntalk@gmail.com. Tell me your thoughts. Give me your ideas. What is Gifts HQ about? I haven't even been out to look at your website. Excuse me, not your website. I mean, your can't even find my pin in my mess. Thank you, thank you, Peppermint Stitches. Um, that is my goal in the new year. I am now on my 25th live. Oh, very good. Okay. Gifts HQ. I am gonna go check you out. Yeah. No. Okay. So you don't really need, ugh, hiss yourself. You don't really need my help then, Nancy, if you're on your 25th live. Or do you mean I'm your 25th live? I agree, Peppermint Team Laura. Okay, I'm lost, but that's okay. That's okay. I think I know what you two were talking about. Laura, you have your channel. I love your channel. Oh, thank you. I have been watching for a while. Oh, now I get it. Now I understand. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Nancy. That, I'm glad you found my channel. I know it probably isn't very easy to find me, but I really, really, really appreciate that you saying that. All right, enough Facebook. I've had enough of you popping in. Um, I'm Melissa, by the way. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think I've seen your name one other time, maybe. Knit and Crochet Spot. Melissa. Okay, well, give me some time, Melissa. It has to sink in to become part of permanent memory. I don't. I don't have very good short-term memory right now. Although the long-term memory isn't so hot either anymore. But that's the way it goes. Wow, I got all fired up towards the end, didn't I? I am going to be able to go to sleep now. Oh well. Oh, come on. Nice to meet you, Melissa. Melissa. I'm Veronica. Yes, and Veronica and I are going to have some time together tomorrow, and that was so much fun last week, and I can't wait to do it tomorrow. Okay. All right, I'm taking this one out of my ear too. Ah, but yes, if you need some help, you need a co-host, or you want to co-host with me, you want to get the hang of it, come up on my channel. Obviously, you still have to learn how to do the streaming part on your own, but I'll gladly come up on your channel and be there to support you, because I know how many times, even still, I'll just sit here and go, I can't think of anything to say. And I'm not saying anything to you, but in my head, I'm going, I can't think of anything else to say. And it's really hard for me on Tuesdays because I'm only supposed to be on for half an hour. But everybody seems to come in right before I'm supposed to be getting off. And I've been sitting there staring at the screen going, I can't think of anything to say because I don't have anybody to talk to. So sometimes, in some ways, making videos is going to be it is so much easier for me than doing the lives. But okay, tomorrow is just me and Pixie Stitch. You mean Sunday, Peppermint Stitches? Sunday is at 8 p.m. Central. Tomorrow is just me and Veronica. Did I say the wrong name? Yeah, I know, Nancy. Okay, peppermint. You guys are getting me confused again. I got to take my pill. That one has to be on time. Laura said, Nancy, didn't she? Brain is slow right now. Yes, okay. All right. So Melissa is Knit and Crochet Spot, and Gift HQ is Nancy. So, welcome, Nancy. I hope that you've enjoyed yourself tonight. Okay, cool. Thank you. Nice to meet you tonight, Nancy. I hope you've enjoyed yourself tonight. If you haven't already, just saying, please subscribe. That would be anybody who's here that isn't already subscribed. Anybody who might be watching on the replay. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please, please. I was doing so good. Yes, Susan, 8 p.m. on Sunday. That's right. I was doing so good. I was climbing. I got to 442. I'm like, I'm 8 away from 450. I'm so close. And then I dropped back to 437. And I finally, when I looked the other day, it was 438. I'm like, so please, please, please subscribe. I hope to get more content out. I really am planning to do, let's see, I already do 3 lives in a week. No, I do 2 lives a week with 2 Friday night 2-hour lives in a month. So I am planning to do more videos, add more videos in to my rotation. So yes, got some cool stuff coming as soon as it comes out of my head well enough for me to put it down on paper so I know what I'm trying to do or actually get to trying something. And oh, I'm so excited now. I really want to work with my 22 pin. I've just got all sorts of thoughts on that now. All of a sudden it's like, ah. So yes, hopefully there's some really cool stuff coming. Yes, they do totally. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Laura, I was the same way. Don't worry about the numbers. It will grow with time. I got lucky. One video of my videos went viral and I got a ton of subscribers. Yep, that's happened to a few people lately. And I've been on for a year. My year was in December. I had my 1-year anniversary. That was a lot of fun. Gave away a lot of stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out what else I can put out that will catch on, that will catch somebody's attention, that will spark something in somebody else, right? I noticed subscriber counts go up and down a lot for me as well. They do for everybody. I think it's YT. Yep, because several people said they were unsubbed and had to redo. It happens. I know it. It's just I'm like, I'm so close, and then shoo. I know it was only 5. But it takes another month to get back to where I was. It's just driving me nuts. So anyway, thank you all for coming. I love you. Big hug. Whichever way you think of me hugging you, okay? I've been on 1.5 years. You just have to keep chugging along. That's the plan. Don't forget the thummies. Appreciate all of you. Love, love, love. Love, 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 love. Miss you too. I was looking forward to it before I ended up in the hospital. I know, sweetie. Watch it when you can. Don't push yourself though. I know you need to get things working better so you can go home, okay? Susan, I love you so much. Love you all. Be safe out there. Bye-bye.